Hey guys, today I'm going to be teaching you how to get a date to prom. The first and most vital step in this process is to put on what I would call the prom look for makeup, that is. So I will be teaching you how to do that, and believe me, you're going to be blown away. So you're going to want to pull your hair out of your face, like so, and you're going to want to cake your face with foundation. I just have some stuff that I brought at CVS. Pour it on your hand. Don't be conservative about it. I think you might find that you're going to need more than you expect yourself to need. That is, if you're really going to get that date. So you see, I'm just slathering my face. Actually smells kind of nice, if I'm honest. I think some people use brushes for things like this, but I don't really believe in that. I'm trying to save the horses, so I don't use brushes. I just cake my face. So, I have it just about thoroughly spread out, rubbing the extra on my face, and I look lovely. But that, you have to do more than that. I'm sorry ladies, if you want to get a date, you're gonna have to put on more than foundation. I learned that the hard way. So the next step, contour. Right, contour. So I have some really bad contour. You might look at that and say, oh, that's fine. It's not. So my recommendation for everyone else is to get a better brand for that. But I'm not gonna need too much to get a date. I don't need too much contour. As you can see, I already have this very nice defined cheekbone. But I'm gonna put it on anyways, just to show you guys how to do this. So I have some on my finger right here. Looks like dirt. You can use dirt actually if you're like running low on funds, but I recommend getting something real. There you go. This is a piece of cake. I'm just rubbing it in right there. Once you find where your cheekbone is, and you just can do a little bit of poking for that right there. Yeah. You just put it right underneath there. Rub it nice in. You basically have a cheekbone now. You look like a peach, don't you? Hopefully I'm an actual peach, because peaches don't get dates, but lovely. Don't I look lovely? Tell me I look lovely, please. So I'm gonna add just a little bit more, because I'm going for sort of a glam look right now. This is, if you're gonna be putting on this much contour, that's for actual prom. You know, when it gets dark, people can't see as well, so you need to wear a lot so that it really makes the impression. So now I have a perfect contour. I'm going to want some highlight. Now, highlight is a tricky subject for me because I don't have a lot of highlight. My face is already pale enough that it's like, what do I even use to make it get paler? But I have this. It has a couple colors in it. I figure it should be fine. But for everyone as pale as me out there, you can just use the same products. This is CoverGirl. I actually invented this brand because I am a CoverGirl myself. I just haven't used it very much so far because I'm fake. As you can see, it's not making a huge difference because I'm already pale, but I do look lovely. So with highlight, you don't just have to stick to plain color. That's why highlight is probably my favorite step. You can also stick to glitter. I have some more highlight here. Don't have a brush. That's why I have fingers. Getting a little bit of yellow action here. Easy as cake. Easy as freaking cake. I just noticed that I forgot to do my nose. I hope you guys can excuse me. Noses are actually very important because without noses you wouldn't be able to smell. Also, you want it to look good for your date, and if your date thinks you don't have a nose, you're not really gonna get anywhere with them. That's the kind of guy that you're looking for. If he doesn't pull up to your house like that, he's not the one. Now I look instantly 5 times better. The goal is by the end of this for me to look better than everyone watching this. Practically stunning. So, a little bit of glitter highlight, and then I will be ready for the next step, which might be some people's favorite. eyelid thing. Eyeshadow. I don't have eyeshadow palettes. That's because I don't need anything to make myself more beautiful. But that doesn't mean that I don't have anything. Update. I really don't have anything. Okay, second update. I found something that I accidentally stole from someone because they let me borrow it. Now I just sort of like have it. So I have a couple colors. So for this look, you're going to want to start out with your base, and your base should be completely white, just like me. Right there, you just close your eye. That's another good tip for you. Close your eyes first. If you try to put on eyeshadow without closing your eye, you're going to end up blinded for at least 3 minutes, at most 3 days. So that's a tip. So you see this white is going on nice. I accidentally got some black on there, which is alright because it happens in life sometimes. There you go. I have a beautiful white on both of my eyelids. Lovely, lovely. But that's not the last of it because no guy wants to see you have a white eyelid. And this is all about guys, obviously. Next, you're gonna want to put on some blue. Some blue on top of it. You want the white as a base. But the blue is what really pops. You just sort of like color in there. Lovely. See, I already look 10 times lovelier. Beautiful look. Now, next you want to use the lavender. For the purple, you want to put it underneath your eyes because most people forget about that, but underneath the eyes is probably one of the most important places on the face. And that's where a guy's gonna first be drawn. Right there at that crease underneath your eyes. It's very important, and if you forget it, like many beauty gurus do, you're screwed, basically. See, now I look so lovely. And hopefully you do too, that is if you're following it. If you don't look lovely after this, it's because you're not doing it right. So, I already look amazing. You might think that I'm gonna stop here. But no, there's actually more steps. I forgot that so many times. I've made this video so many times. But there's more than just eye stuff and face stuff and noses. You also need to make your eyebrows look decent. So for this next vitally important step, you're going to need one of these brushes. I don't know what it's called, but it's like this. You can use a toothbrush too. As you can see from my cheapo days, I do have a toothbrush, but I prefer this. See, it's gonna brush my eyebrows out. Instantly, they look so much better. I have this thing. If you don't have an actual brow pencil or whatever, you can just use a color pencil. I have used a color pencil before, and trust me, it works just as well. You need to sharpen it and like really press, but it works. So I'm just sort of gonna make my eyebrows look as dark and full as possible, because if you want to attract a guy's attention, either you want to have something really dramatic underneath your eyes, which I have something kind of mild, or you want to have really, really dramatic brows. So that's what I'm trying to do today. If a little bit gets under there, just leave it alone, because trust me, you will mess it up more if you try to fix it. So, there, I look exotic, and I look lovely. So, brows, eyes, noses, all very important, but your lips have to make a statement if you want a guy to look at you and say, yeah, I want to dance with that all night. So I'm going to be using a very dramatic lipstick. So I can't find the dramatic lipstick that I want, so I'm going to be using something that I don't like. Ideally, your lips should match your eyes. I don't mean the color of your eyeballs, but the color of your eyeshadow. And since we have gone for a blue look, we're gonna want a blue lipstick. So if you don't have this, you're gonna have to actually go out and buy it, because having your lips not match your eyes is like having your shoes not match your hair. It's just disturbing. So putting on lipstick is really hard. Putting on lipstick is really hard. So you're gonna want to just sort of like dab it on there first. So one time I did, story time real quick. I'm gonna be like Tana Mojo or something.
Let's get into the story, okay?
One time I did try and go in public like this because I thought, well, this is the safest I can get. I really can't do the rest of my lips. I'm just gonna look like an idiot. So I went out like this. I did get stopped in Publix like 5 times, people asking me if I'm okay. So since that day, I've learned that even if you mess up, it's okay. You just have to cover your entire lip. So I'm doing that. Oh my god, this is like the best I've ever put on lipstick. And there. I look stunning. I would ask me to prom. Guys, if you look this good right now, just let me know. Like, tell me in the comments if you're following along with this, because I look amazing. Okay. Sorry guys, enough about me. For the finishing touches, you guys are really gonna need to put on some mascara, and I have a kind of old one right here, which is my favorite to use old ones because then they're not like overly caked. Just sort of like put it in there, rub it around on there so you can get both the top and the bottom.
And you guys, this is the finished look!
So for those of you that have really completed the makeup step, well, you should be looking as beautiful as I am, and this is it for you. But for those of you that are still struggling to make yourselves look good, the only thing that's there for you is for you to improve your personality. I'm sorry, that's all you can do. Try to pretend like you're cute. If you pretend like you're cute, you'll at least get a guy. That's all I can give you because I look so stunning and beautiful that I don't need any help. For you, Asia, as you should be watching this right now, just know that all you have to do is stay at home and cry on homecoming or prom or whatever dance you wanted to go to. Bye guys.